After we spoke about the coastal plain, we spoke about the border. By the way, the border, look at the buoys over here. You see the buoys in the water? This is the continuation of the border. The continuity of the border that comes all the way up here into the water. Whatever you see from the right side of the buoys is Lebanon, on the left side is Israel. Those buoys in the water. And then you can see the raiders over here of the IDF, the Israeli army, patrolling over here. There's intelligence troop over here and Navy troops over here in this specific location. And we spoke about the geology. And the history about this place is that this place was a border, as we said, between outside the country to inside the country, that people came during the years. Some of them used the hanikra pathway, but some of them actually came from here. Alexander the Great came all the way from here when he conquered the land of Israel. When he entered from the north, from here, Alexander the North. The Crusaders, when they arrived over here, they arrived from this area also. All right, when the British came over here, some of them came also from the northern part. And then at some point the British said, with all the respect to this obstacle over here, we as British, we can actually build a man-made tunnel and put a railway all the way from Haifa through Beirut, through Tripoli, which called the railway and the train of HBT. It might be in the test also, if they're asking you about the HBT. HBT Haifa, Beirut, Tripoli is the train railway that the British put in 1941 because they realized that the Nazis are coming closer from the south, and they wanted to make sure that they will have a railway to supply army and ammunitions and whatever they need from here, from Haifa area, through Beirut to Tripoli. They took over Lebanon area from the French for several months, and they controlled the area also on the other side. And you see the man-made tunnel over here, and there's another man-made tunnel on the other side. They put a bridge over here, and the British say, with all the respect to this obstacle, we can go through it. We don't have to climb all the way to the top. And since then, they have the railway that goes from Haifa to Europe, also all the way to Europe, all the way, because eventually it goes to Tripoli, and from Tripoli to Turkey and to Europe. There were also some Holocaust survivors. Some Holocaust survivors arrived to Israel on this railway. When they came from Europe on this railway, all the way, back to Haifa. HBT, Haifa, Beirut, Tripoli. It can touch eventually to the other one. Yeah. But this specific piece of railway was put by the British. Guys, in 1948, the War of Independence, we're going to talk about it on the bus also. There were rumors that the Arab people of Lebanon supplies ammunition to the Arab people in the Galilee. So one of the operation of the IDF was to cut this bridge over here. This is not to get confused with the cutting of 11 other bridges that happened in 1946. This is a different thing. In 1948, units of the Palmach came over here, and actually just before, when the IDF was created, they destroyed the railway and blew up the bridge over here in order to cut the railway from Lebanon to Israel. And they did it and succeeded.
46.
In 1948. 1948.
Yes.
This was in 1948. 1946, we'll talk about it on the bus. Okay, but this was in 1948. When you come over here with your tourist, there is a movie over there, a film in different kind of languages. It's run automatically, and you can go over there and watch the movie with your tourist. Other than that, you can give an explanation about the border, the geology, the coast, and the history. And of course, the main thing over here is to go through the grottos. What we're going to do now, to go through the grottos, to enjoy the grottos, taking pictures, and then come back. Yeah.